Good afternoon and welcome to Motivation Speaks with Angel Ferguson. We thank you for joining us on this Friday afternoon, and I can certainly tell you that the weather is changing here in Tampa, Florida. It's a little cloudy and we're supposed to get cool air, but I'm quite sure that wherever you are, if you are in such as New Jersey or other areas, it is cold, so it is really nothing compared to your type of weather, but it's certainly changing a little bit for us. We thank you so very much for joining us, for this is the day that the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. We always love to stay connected with you, our listening as well as our reading audience. You can connect with us via our social media sites. Via Facebook, our pages are WTI Productions, Hope and Truth Magazine, and author Angel Ferguson. You can also connect with us via Google+, Instagram, and Twitter. Visit our YouTube channel. And once we leave the air, you can listen to our podcast via iTunes Radio and iHeart Radio under The Balance of Life. Our address is 7402 North 56th Street, Building 800, Suite A, Tampa, Florida 33617. Our telephone number is 813-336-2181. If you would like to check out our website, it is A Ferguson with an S, WRP.simplesite.com, and our email address is afergusonwrp@yahoo.com. You can subscribe to our magazine, Hope and Truth. And with your subscription, if you send in a request, 12 issues are at $36. We will send you a complimentary issue, a digital copy of our magazine. And we'll be back in just a moment. And welcome back to Motivation Speaks with Angel Ferguson. We thank you so very much for taking your time out to spend the afternoon with us. And we are going to come to you from our mentoring program. We do have a mentoring program, and it ranges from your spiritual life, spiritual growth, because everything that we do is Christ-centered. Even if it is starting a business, growing a business, exploring the areas of a writing career, your purpose, goals, your dreams, and an overall set. And we teach from the Word of God. If you are looking to find out and discover your purpose, our belief and what we teach here is we are always going to lead you to Christ, seeking God for your life, seeking the will of God. When you seek the will of God, wanting to know His purpose and His plan for this world, and then finding out where you fit in, within that plan. God, what is my purpose? Why was I created? And that is what we teach within our mentoring program. And today what we're going to talk about, we're going to talk about branding and having the understanding that whatever you find yourself doing and you are in the will of God, there are avenues to expand that brand. And you have to have the concept that your customers are receiving more than a product. They're receiving a brand. They're receiving the extra care and attention and detail and effort that you put into your product. So that's what we're going to talk about today. Hopefully some information that we give. If you are thinking about a business and you don't know where to start, we're going to give you some ideas on that as well. And we're going to talk about 2 products. And we actually just did 2 tutorials which are on our YouTube channel, and you can check it out. Our YouTube channel is Hope and Truth Magazine with Angel Ferguson. One of the tutorials is on creating custom coasters. We created custom holiday coasters. And then the second one we created was our signature soaps. A part of having a bookstore, or even if you have your own shop, small store, or thinking about it, your boutique, if you have a salon and you want to introduce products and to have different avenues of income, we have some pointers for you that we'd like to share. We believe that growth, positive growth, spiritual growth, is all for the edification of the body of Christ. And we believe that you are gifted. You have potential in you. We just have to figure out what that potential is, tap into it, and allow it to grow. So if you would like a copy of this podcast after we are off the air and you would like to listen to it again, please check out our YouTube channel, as well as iHeartRadio under The Balance of Life. We are also on iTunes under Motivation Speaks with Angel Ferguson. Step number 1, and I'll give the example of products that you can carry, such as our bookstore. A bookstore should have more than books. Your bookstore should have novelties and gifts. And you want to make sure that you stand out and that there is a unique niche about your business. If you are a caterer, when I say caterer, it's from the full scale catering to maybe just lunch, or perhaps you are a cake decorator. There's something about your business, something about you that is a unique niche. One thing that I've learned is you can have 5 of the same businesses along the same row, but each one has a distinction. And it's your responsibility to make that distinction, even if it's in a signature dish, if it is in your presentation, the setup. The main thing is going to be your customer service and your professionalism. That is what is going to set you aside from other businesses. And I believe that there is room enough for everyone. So I really don't look at I don't look at the next business that falls in the same line that I do as competition, because there is room for everyone. I just have to make that distinction. Yes, there's two bookstores or two publishers side by side, but everyone has a distinction, a way of doing work. And we definitely want to explore what sets you apart. That's a part of your brand. What sets me apart from the other business? Prime example for the holiday season, and as I mentioned, it is on our tutorial on our YouTube channel. We created custom seasonal holiday season coasters. The detail that are in the craftsmanship, the materials that we use, they're standard materials. Anyone could get them and make them, but it is the distinction, the effort, the amount of time that we put into each one. And you're not going to be able to go into the average store to find them. So when we have a customer come into our bookstore, which is Motivation That Inspires Bookstore, what's on our shelves will not necessarily appear in another. That makes us unique and distinct. That there are certain products that are created just for our bookstore. But in the same token, if I have a customer that comes in and they want something specific, since we customize our own custom coasters, we are in a position to design something or take something that they have and create it just for their location. That's a distinction. And then you find where you have other small boutiques or medium boutiques that see the quality of your work and they want that same uniqueness in theirs, and they will order your products. But it's not something that you can go and find on every corner, at every store. It's unique. And when your customers come in and they see the product that you put out, they're going to come looking and expecting something unique that they know that they can get. That is what they're going to expect. hair. Health care for your hair. When you are grooming the hair, whether it is natural or synthetic hair, you teach along the way about how to take care of the hair until their next visit. To me, the smartest thing to do is have those products there to sell. You're talking about them so that they can take care of their hair until their next appointment. I would appreciate that more than just getting my hair done and until my next appointment, if something comes up and I have to go out and I have to purchase products, I can't remember the products that you used on my hair. I'm going to get the wrong thing. The texture is not going to be the same. It just all balances out. Another idea that you can use, you have your client there and they're in a salon. The entire aspect is beauty. Why not create some things for a one-stop shop? Imagine you just had your hair done. You're imagining accessories, nail polishes, things of that nature. You're already within the realm of beautification. Take it a step further. Have some items there available. Let them walk out complete. This is a part of creating a brand and expanding it. Don't just stop at just the borderline of your business. Dig into it. Do some homework. We talked earlier and even on last Saturday about sampling fruit. You're in the business and you want to get you want to be all in, and you want your business to grow, and so therefore you want to look at all of the possibilities that your business can offer. So come off the surface, take a look at some, when I say full service salon, take a look at the products that they offer and their entire setup. Get out, do some homework, shop around, look around, come out of your comfort zones. Stop looking at businesses that are on your same level, but ones that are above. Because remember, the ultimate goal is growth. And we thank you for joining Motivation Speaks with Angel Ferguson. We will be right back with some other tips and tools for you, for your branding and for your business. We'll be back in a moment. And welcome back to Motivation Speaks with Angel Ferguson. We thank you so very much for joining us today as we are coming to you from our bookstore here in Tampa, Motivation That Inspires Bookstore. The address is 7402 North 56th Street, Building 800, Suite A, Tampa, Florida 33617. Our telephone number is 813-336-2181, and you can check out our website and take a look at our bookstore on that website. The website address is A Ferguson with an S, wrp.simplesite.com. And as I mentioned, you'll get an opportunity to take a look at the custom holiday coasters that we've created. And you can also take a look at our YouTube channel, Hope and Truth Magazine with Angel Ferguson, on a tutorial on how to create custom coasters. And we're talking about branding, being distinctive within your business. You are unique, and what we have to learn, and this principle we're forever learning, is how to apply God's will for our lives within our business. I do believe that as we seek God's face and we follow the will of God, and it's for our spiritual lives, but it should overflow into our natural lives. It should overflow into every aspect of our lives. And then we are to share. We are to teach others how to do what we've learned. And I don't mind sharing. I don't mind teaching. I am very, very proud of our mentoring program that we have. Where we do group settings, we do one-on-one consultations. We do give homework. Each mentoring student or group receives homework and letters of encouragement on Mondays. The homework is due on Fridays, and it's for every area of your life. And because we are certified as a coach and a mentor, because we are a spiritual mentor, yes, we pray over our students, those who are in the mentoring program, mentees, as I should call each and every one of them, because I truly believe there is potential in everyone, and it is a walk of faith that you are encountering. Even if it's for your spiritual growth, that's a walk of faith. That's finding out where you are and where you desire to be. So we definitely, it has become a great passion of mine, just being a mentor to helping people get to the next level in their lives. If you would like more information on our mentoring program, please feel free to email me at afergusonwrp@yahoo.com. And we will definitely connect with you and find out through prayer, which is the most important thing, is keeping God first in everything that we do. As mentioned, we are talking about your product. Yeah, it's more, your customers receive more than a product when they encounter your services. Another one of our YouTube videos, our tutorials that's on our YouTube channel. Another thing that I like to do, another one of the novelties that we have here at the bookstore, is the custom scented soaps. I absolutely love doing these. And a couple of years ago, and actually for the custom coasters as well, my assistant, Jeanette Singletary, absolutely love her, brought the idea to us, and we did some and absolutely loved it. I really love the process of doing the coasters as well as the scented soaps. With that, that's a business in itself. Let me tell you. The different molds and shapes that you can create, the different scents. We create some that you can actually shower with, and they're both for men and women. We find natural soaps. We also create soaps as decorative pieces. And we absolutely love the process. I have actually found different avenues of creating, say for instance, the circular soaps. I don't necessarily have to have a plastic mold. I've experienced with a styrofoam cup, a Pringles can. Something new that I just tried this past few days, one of the very, very sturdy Christmas boxes. Melting the soap in the process, pouring it in, adding olive oil, a rose olive oil, and letting it sit. And when I removed it, I was able to cut it down into triangle pieces. So don't become limited with, when you look up soap making, you see all of the molds, and some of them could be quite pricey. But I want to tell you, it is something that you can do. It is an awesome, awesome business. Think of the different shops and avenues that you can get in besides having the business for yourself and you sell soap. You can expand it to exfoliants. Like I said, the decorative pieces, the custom pieces. You have your salons. You have spas that sell products like this, that you can become their vendor. The shea butters, the massaging oils. There is a countless unlimited possibility when you start. Like I said, you can start with the soaps, move to foot scrubs, and have soaps that are exfoliants. We do have a line of exfoliants. One of our lines is the hazelnut exfoliant. Absolutely love it. So as we were creating soaps, it just smells so awesome. There is one that I absolutely love. It is pomegranate with rose petals. This one is a decorative piece because we use real rose petals that have dried over a period of time, and we add them within our mixture and we set them to mold. What I love about these is no matter what mold you use, a lot of times we do them in the circular pieces so that we cut them down. You have roses in each piece. What we like to do, sometimes we'll do a clear olive soap so you can see right through it and you can really see the rose leaves. We don't crush them, we leave them whole. Or we might do just a light tint, but you can still see the shape of the rose. We've actually taken a mold of a rose, but actually put a rose in there so that you can see the bloom of it in the soap. So there are countless things that you can do. Make it distinctive, make it unique. It's your brand, and the scents that you can come up with. Create your own unique fragrances. Like I said, we do the pomegranate and rose petals. Another one of our signature scents is a lemon cream. We have hazelnut. We also have a rose olive oil. just different, distinct scents. Be creative in what you're doing. For one book signing that I did for the book Motivation Breaks Every Chain, which was my third book, as a token gift to the guest, I found a mold in the shape of an open book. The book cover was blue, so I tinted it, the soap, to the same shade of blue as the book cover. And I had one scent for men and the other scent for women. And that's when you want to be distinctive for your clients, that they know that they can come to WTI Productions, and within that production area where we create custom items, you can get something distinctive. Build upon that business as well. When countless, every single day, people look up for novelty gifts. They want to find something distinctive, something that they haven't given before, and something unique. What a great idea to do the soaps. And that was a couple of years ago, but every now and then someone will say, I still have my soap. It was a unique idea. So those things like that creates a standard and a unique brand for you, something that you can grow and build upon. And then we want to take a look at your packaging. So we're going to take a break, and we're going to come back. What we're talking about is your brand. Whatever business that you are in, you are definitely a brand. The thing to do is to find your niche, your signature that makes you unique from all the rest. So we'll be back in just a moment. When we come back, we're going to talk about the packaging, which also carries a huge weight in how you present your brand. We'll be back in just a moment. And we are back here with Motivation Speaks with Angel Ferguson. And we are super excited. I have a passion for what I do. When it comes to WTI Productions, which is the umbrella for the entities of publishing. We've been in publishing now for 17 years, with the beginning of our magazine, Hope and Truth Magazine. And it has grown from local to international. And then we have the bookstore, Motivation That Inspires Bookstore. That is a Christian and inspirational bookstore. We have gifts and novelties. We have our mentoring program, Mentoring with Angel Ferguson. We have our radio, Motivation Speaks with Angel Ferguson. Everything that we do is centered around inspiring others, helping you to find your potential, and we always seek Christ in what we do, and even when it comes to helping you to find your purpose. We love to teach and share how to start and grow your business. So everything that I do, if you notice, the entities up under WTI Productions is centered around motivations. And if you wonder what WTI Productions stands for, it is from my very first book, Words, Thoughts, and Inspirations. So we took WTI, Words, Thoughts, and Inspirations, as the umbrella for the entities that we have. And a huge part of what we do, even within our mentoring program, is we teach about your business, about your branding, your own unique style. Even on yesterday, we had one of our clients here, author Denise Thomas, and her book is From Pain, A Carved Out Life. And we will have her here with us at the end of the month, actually, to talk about the book and some upcoming projects and fundraisers that she's in. But just expanding upon her brand as a published author, she's now a business. Giving her just some ideas and pointers. She has an organization called Carved Out Divas. And I suggested taking that logo, having quotes, putting them on canvas bags, putting them on the custom coasters, so that when she has an event, these are the type of items that are on her vendor table. You have to find your knack. You have to find your own distinctiveness, and that's what we do here. So before the break, I mentioned that we were going to talk about the packaging of your products. And I'll go back to the coasters and the soaps. We're doing more than just making a pretty soap and putting it in packaging. And although you might be a beginning business or a small business, your packaging is just as important as the look of your finished product. Adding those extra details and how you add them is so very, very important. For our soaps, we have a created insert that has been typed up, because you have to grow. You have to grow outside of throwing stuff together. If you want to be taken seriously in business and as an entrepreneur and as a brand, it has to show. Your label should include, all depends on what it is. If it's baked goods, if you're a caterer, make sure that your brochures are up to date. It has vivid pictures of the food that you have created, and that they are available every time you deliver a cake, every time you cater. Your information is there. For our soaps and the packaging, we have the ingredients, specifically if it's safe for your skin or if it's for a decorative piece. Our contact information. And then if we are going to adorn the packaging, make it distinctive. Not just because that is what catches the eye. That is what draws us to the purchase. Because the packaging makes you want to look further to say, what's this? And it doesn't take much to add that extra step, that extra oomph to your packaging. If you're baking cookies, do more than just put them in the baggies. Step up from sandwich baggies. Here's an awesome tip. In the store, the clear bags that they use for party bags, they are 30 within a package for $1. You can take that same bag and get some nice ribbon. Doesn't have to be expensive. Put your cookies in there. Have your label on the cookies, your ribbon on the bag. What we teach is we have to come out of being mediocre. You want to grow, and it really needs to show in your brand. You are doing more than handing over your baked goods. You're handing over your brand. You're handing over the time and the effort and the passion in your work. And long after they are talking about the goodness of your baked goods, or the wonderful scent of our scented soaps, or our custom coasters, they're talking about the packaging. They can look at it, they know exactly what it is, what's in it, and the time you took to be professional enough to type it out. It's those details that will set you apart from someone who's just, oh, this is just a hobby. Even if it's a hobby, it's your time, it's your effort, it's your passion. You're giving them more than just your product. You are giving them you. You are your brand. This is a learning process. And in each time you create, say, a new batch of anything, take a look, and that's why you should take pictures. Take a look at the last time you did your presentation and how it looked, and step it up each time. Step it up, step it up, step it up. You are a brand. Whatever your passion is, those little things that you like to do, take a look at it. Turn it into a business. Put your all in all into it. Fall in love with your passion. I absolutely love what I do. I love people. And I posted the other day that I absolutely love people, and someone said to me, really? And you know why I love people? People make me pray. People keep me before God. People, they keep me humble. Because I go to God. And because I need to make sure that my relationship with Him is good, I need to go to Him on how to handle different situations. I'm learning to be slow to speak. I'm learning. It's a learning process. Everything that we do here at WTI Productions is Christ-centered. I can talk about branding, and I can also talk about following the will of God. Because if I don't follow His will, what I'm doing will not work. We must find balance. Seek Christ for your endeavors. Follow His directions. Follow His lead. Whatsoever you put your hands to do, as long as it's in His will, it shall prosper. We want prosperity for you. We love you. We appreciate you, and we look forward to sharing with you again. Have a blessed day.